Welcome to An American Accent. This is a video to help Arabic speakers when they are learning English based on some 20 years of working with Arabic speakers. I do not speak Arabic myself, but I do have some ideas of the structure of the language and how it affects English. Tip number 1, learn to use your lips and facial muscles better, the muscles in your face. In Arabic, the face is pretty relaxed. The lips are relaxed. The mouth is not very open. The teeth are close together when you speak Arabic. And more emphasis is on all those complicated consonants, many of them in the throat, very difficult to say. And the vowels are pretty relaxed, and you allow a bigger range in how to produce those vowels. In English, especially American English, we open up our mouth more, we put more focus on the vowels, and you really need to use your mouth better to produce the vowels. So instead of hi, it's hi, hi. Or, for example, I don't know instead of I don't know. Okay, so that's my tip number 1. Learn to use your mouth better. Tip 2, make sure you're reading from left to right, letter by letter, and do not add or remove or get rid of any of the vowels. Just read them exactly in the way they are described. So for cloud, I've heard students say cold. They're kind of guessing a little bit, the C, C, and L and D, and they're not so sure where the vowel goes, but if you look carefully, it's cloud, cloud, while cold, the LD are together. Another one is percent. Cent has the stress, and there is an E between P and R. And I've heard this guessed to be present, where PR are together and the stress is on the wrong syllable. A word like proportion, there's no A like normally, situation, education. So this is a word where you might guess preparation and stress an A that doesn't exist. Similar with adoption. That would be something where a student might guess adaptation because they know that word. They may not know adoption, for example. Please don't guess. Just go strictly from left to right and you're going to be okay. Related to this is knowing which syllable, but more specifically syllable vowel, is stressed and how to pronounce them. Here I'm using colors to describe the vowels. I will link to other videos of mine where I'm describing how to use the Color Vowel Chart, where each vowel sound, like ah, is described by a color, olive in this case, which is a type of green. So here we have biology. The stress is on the first O. But in the adjective, it's biological. So now the stress has moved to a different syllable. Economic or economical. In the noun, it's economy. In these two first examples, the vowels happen to be the same, but very often that can change. We have finance, but the adjective is financial. Academic, stress on dem, but academy, academy, like black. Technical, technology. So here, these are two completely different vowels. And finally, electrical, but electricity. So it's important with these words that you put the stress on the correct syllable, or people will not understand you very well. Now, I have nothing to teach you about Arabic, but just like the 3 root consonants in Arabic, determine the general meaning of a word, and then you stick in vowels in different places. And sometimes you separate these consonants and sometimes you keep them together. That's basically how you make words, and adding the vowels in different ways will make it a grammatical meaning. So KTB is the most famous example of that. And notice here in I wrote, KTB are separated by vowels, all of them. But in he writes and office, KT is together, and then there's an A in between T and B. This you cannot do in English. If you have words like cloud and cloudy that are related to each other, or cloudiness, the kl are going to always stick together, and you can't stick in a vowel that doesn't exist there. And my last tip is slow down your speech. To sound fluent isn't to speak fast, it's to speak with good sentence stress and good intonation. And I have other videos that describe how to do that. But basically, it's more important to focus on the few words that are the most important for your sentence and say those higher, longer, louder, and also very clearly. Hopefully this is helpful. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments below. Thanks for watching. If you like it, please subscribe. See you next time.